BBL 851, turn right, heading 180. 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
Singapore Airlines has revealed in the past week or so that it will be bringing back its Airbus A380s to the skies this coming November on its extended long-haul network. While before relaunching it on its long-haul network, the world's largest passenger plane will be able to be seen across Asia as the airline operates regional flights to familiarise itself back with the aircraft and naturally get cabin crew and more back up to speed after a lengthy time away. November 18th has been penciled in as the first day the Singapore Airlines Airbus A380 will return to the skies on their Changi to London route, getting us underway. The daily flight between Singapore and London is actually being made possible thanks to Singapore announcing a vaccinated travel lane right through to London. However, while the Airbus A380 will be returning on this service, it won't stop just there, as the plan is to add more at the turn of the new year. This means into 2022, the airline will welcome further Airbus A380s back, and also then subsequently see them roll back onto their routes that they were previously featured on. So while the schedule may be altered at the end of the day, it'll just greatly depend on the demand for each said location. You don't want to be flying an Airbus A380 on a route you may have previously done, but where there's no demand to justify the decision right now. This would end in disaster and would see you as an airline lose a considerable amount of money, and as an airline, it's the last thing you want to do, especially coming right out of this pandemic. Alongside the announcement that London flights would resume with the Airbus A380, Singapore Airlines is encouraged by recent reports coming from Australia surrounding the easing of border restrictions for those in New South Wales and potentially Victoria, with the plan to eventually see the 380 return there and allow people from New South Wales to travel through to London. The overall Airbus A380 fleet at Singapore Airlines has sadly taken a hit since the pandemic first arrived, with 19 of them initially being at the airline's disposal, and now that's been cut down to 12 as they announced the retirement of their oldest 7 aircraft. This is a logical decision, and still at the end of the day, we can remain optimistic that the plane will return in the coming years, with all 12 of them flying eventually. While the mood around the A380 is, I'd argue, pretty somber, especially with the final delivery of the A380 to ANA. In addition, the last deliveries with Emirates, those final deliveries with Emirates are expected in the coming months. Those aviation enthusiasts, though, who love the world's largest passenger plane should be very encouraged to know that the type will still be returning with many airlines following a busy week of announcements. So what are your thoughts, though, on the Airbus A380 returning with Singapore Airlines? You can let me know down in the comment section below. As always, thank you very, very much for watching this video here on the channel. If you aren't already subscribed to the second channel, DJ's Transport, there's a lot more content over there if you are interested. Thanks for watching, and I will indeed see you next time.